Well, good damn afternoon, Americans. Jericho Green here with you once again. Man, I'm getting so sick of this shit, man. This is so fucking stupid. The way that dumb, ignorant, insignificant shit like this gets this kind of attention. This is a national story, and it should have gone no further than the teacher and the student's mother. But you have news stations showing up to the school asking questions like there are questions to be asked. So in Florida, this little boy, he looks like, I think he's 6 years old, 5 or 6 years old. It's his birthday. The teacher decides to sing him happy birthday with the rest of the students. Happy birthday to you. We've all been there. We all know the medley. I wonder how many times the average person is saying happy birthday in their life up to like 40 years old. Must be crazy. Classmates, friends, family. Anyway, side note. But she sings the boy happy birthday with the rest of the class. But then she goes off on, the extra. Sometimes happy birthday songs have a little extra. And many more on Channel 4, that kind of shit. But she goes, happy birthday to you. You live in a zoo. You look like a monkey and sound like one too, or smell like one. Whatever. Apparently, from what I've read, it's from that cartoon movie Madagascar. And before. I've heard that before that, but I guess it regained popularity in this movie. But this has been around, I don't know how long. Somebody Google that song. It's probably been around since the early 1900s or some shit. But she sings it, but unfortunately, there are two unfortunate parts to this story. The teacher's white and the student's color. He's a little black boy. You know how we feel about the blacks. So this white teacher sings this song, and what were the words in it? Monkey. Uh-oh. So if you say the word monkey to or around a black person, it's racist because racist people say that black people look like monkeys. So anyway, like I said, this should have gone no further than the teacher and a phone call with the mother, if anything. But the teacher, unfortunately recorded it and posted it online. So that threw it to the wolves of public opinion. And now it's racist. Now this teacher is on administrative leave. There's an investigation. What? And the dumbass mom got on TV because they love to stick a camera and a microphone into the face and mouth of ignorant ass niggas. And she jumped at the opportunity. Sitting there by herself with her son sitting on her lap and not a husband in sight. Hello, hello, hello. Father of the child, nothing. So, of course, another single black mother raising her son steeped in bullshit. So the first thing she says is, the first thing to let you know that her education never got into the double digits, she said, my skin is boiling. Your what? You mean your blood? My skin is boiling. I don't play about my son. I don't play about my son. That's strike number 2. That's grammatic strike number 2. Then they say, so-and-so's mother contacted the school and wanted answers. And after she didn't get a reply, she showed up to the school. So you see her walking up there and she said, oh, they told me it was an ongoing investigation and they couldn't tell me nothing. And then you look at her face and you're like, hey, is that a septum piercing? Well, there goes your credibility, because unless you're talking to me about sage and chakra, and I don't want to hear it if you have a septum piercing. Do you want your doctor to have a septum piercing? Do you want the police to show up to help you to have a septum piercing? You're in some legal trouble. Do you want your lawyer to have a septum piercing? No, you don't. Now, if you have one, good for you. But in serious situations, I can't take you serious with a ring in your nose. She has one. And she wants an apology. And she wants the school to provide counseling for her son. The 6-year-old who doesn't even know what the fuck is going on. He's 6. You're lucky that he didn't have his finger in his nose to the second knuckle on camera. But you need counseling for this boy. It's like you're forcing trauma on him. Counseling for what? He won't even remember this. Take him to get some ice cream and a Spider-Man toy. He won't even remember it, but he needs counseling. And you know what the saddest part about this is? Probably the saddest part. No bullshit. The mom has special needs. For sure. Her bus was shorter than everyone. She got out a half hour before everyone when she was in school. Most definitely. She seems to be touched. I'm not bullshitting. As my son would say, she has special effects. You can totally tell by listening to this woman talk that somebody put her up to this. There's no way that she caught wind of this situation and took these steps, took this course of action. Somebody told her, girl, your son is online. Somebody got in her ear, told her to get in front of the camera, told her to start talking about it's racist when it's not. That teacher should be able to sing that happy birthday song to a black student and not have the world be incensed. And then the black reporter, she's like, we asked the school, what are you going to do about this? Has this happened before? Has she sang this to other children? Yeah, probably all the children in the class. Just like this little black kid. So out of one side of your filthy mouth, your filthy race baiting, race pimping, divisionist mouth, you say, we want equality. But out of the other side, you complain about things that would make you equal. The teacher singing this to all the kids makes them all equal. That's why she sings to all of them. How do you think it would make the kids feel if she only sang happy birthday to half the class? How would that make the other half feel? She sings it to all the children to make it equal. Here's your equality. Steaming hot, grab your fork, enjoy, but you don't want it. Because if you want the equality you cry about, then you can't complain about this. And if you can't complain about this, you don't get on camera, you don't get likes, you don't get views, you don't go viral. So it's a trade-off. She picked the wrong side of the trade. You're making a big deal about nothing. Hopefully your son really does forget about this and whatever counseling or therapy you want him to have doesn't fuck him up. How about this, lady? You want to give your son some real counseling? Get married to his father. And this will mean nothing because if he had a father, the father probably would have said, what? That shit's not racist. Boy, go wash your hands for dinner. Woman, please. She sings that to all the kids. You could probably go back on that teacher's Instagram page or wherever she posted this, and she sings it to all the children. This is nothing. You want to help your kid get married? Don't raise him by yourself. And some fucked up, over estrogenized, if that's a word, environment with your dumb ass, making him have the emotions of a woman, but the physical frame of a man. Fuck out of here. Racism. You sing it to all the kids. This shit is ridiculous. This is newsworthy? Talk to me, Goose. Meet me in the comments. What do you think about this? You think this boy is in need of counseling? Do you think this is as overblown, ridiculous, and stupid as I do? You know how it goes. I try to be done with the left, but they just won't let me. I'm out.